hope you're doing amazing and thank you for clicking on my video. I'm Chloe and today I'm gonna show you how to recreate this spring makeup look. This video has actually been created in cooperation with Parfumcity.Ch, which was very kind and sent me a few makeup products to test out, which I'm always super excited about. So I will leave their link down below in the description box and it would be awesome if you would check them out. Maybe you find a little product here and there that you would enjoy as well. Zombie Chloe will see you in 3, 2, 1, go! So let's get started. So I'm gonna start with the Rimmel London BB Cream. It's a 9-in-1 super perfecting super makeup, which I'm really excited to try because I've never actually tried it before, but it sounds like a really interesting product. So I'm gonna give this a go to give my skin a bit of a good foundation to put everything else on top afterwards. To say that so far I'm really liking this BB cream. It doesn't seem to be too drying or too fattening either, so it's really kind of nice to put on. It looks as if it was like spread quite nicely and I actually quite like the tone it is. I think it's looking quite good actually, which I'm really happy about because that means that if I'm too lazy to put on a full coat of makeup, I can actually refer to this and just use that little BB cream to give myself a nice foundation for the day. Even though I'm liking this look with the BB cream quite a lot, I am still gonna put on a little bit of foundation because I really want to create a perfectly smooth looking skin. This is why I'm gonna use my Revlon Color Stay foundation, which actually is also available on Parfumcity.Ch. Next I'm gonna use the Max Factor Master Touch All Day Concealer because let's face it, there are some blemishes and some dark under eye circles that definitely need some hiding. Hiding those little blemishes everywhere. And I'm just gonna take my makeup brush and spread the concealer out where it's needed. There we go, I think that's pretty good. The next thing I'm gonna use is obviously one of my absolute staples and that I already had in my little collection, and it's the Naked Flush palette because I need to give my face a bit of contour and a bit of blush. So I'm just gonna use this. I didn't get that from the website, but I hope you'll understand that I just need to have a bit of color on my face. As you can see, I'm putting a little bit of bronzer under my cheekbones here to highlight this area, a little bit here, and a tiny bit down there to make your neck and your jawline look more sharp and thin. Next I'm gonna add a little bit of blusher just to give that fresh spring look. And last but definitely not least, I'm gonna add a bit of highlight because that is really something super important if you want to do a fresh spring look, because that just gives that little bit of glow and special shimmer. So you want to put a little bit of highlight up here on your forehead, down your nose, on your cupid's bow, and here under your eyes. For my eyes, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna apply a base coat, which is gonna be my Maybelline Color Tattoo 24 Hours eyeshadow. This is really an all-time favorite of mine that is just in pretty much every makeup look I do, just because it gives a nice smooth base on which you can then apply whichever eyeshadow you want. It's kind of like a bit of a eye primer. Not really, but you know, I kind of use it like that. Now after this, I'm gonna take my Revlon Color Stay eyeshadow palette in the color Seductive 530, which is a nice assortment of purpley shades, and I'm gonna create my makeup look. For this, I'm gonna quickly zoom in onto my eyes so you'll see a little better what I'm doing. You really want to get the lightest shade all over your eyelid and also under your brows, because it's gonna make the base and it's just gonna make everything very smooth and unison. Then you're gonna go in with the brightest color of them all, and it's this really nice purple shade. With this, you wanna go on the outside of your eye and kind of pull it in to the middle. And lastly, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the darkest color right here, and I'm only gonna use it very closely to my lashes to give a bit of an effect of an eyeliner. Then I'm just gonna bring my brows under control a little bit with the Brow Artist Plumper from L'Oreal, which is also one of my absolute staples and which I have been using quite a lot. So then I'm gonna take the Revlon Custom Eyes Mascara, which has a very interesting feature. You can actually twist the top to change the brush inside. Basically, you can either choose setting number 1, which is for length and drama, or setting number 2, which is for length and definition. So let's try number 1 first and then give number 2 a little go. So now I did this eye with setting number 1, which is length and drama, and I kind of want to test the other one on the other eye. So let's do that. I'm gonna test setting number 2, which is length and definition, on my other eye. So let's go. I'm really curious to see if there's any type of difference or if this is just a very clever marketing gag. Let's see if there's gonna be a difference. It does feel different while applying, so that's kind of interesting. I'm not quite sure how this works within the brush or what exactly changes, but it's quite interesting. Let's keep doing the eye and I'll see the actual test face to face. So it definitely felt different while applying it. I don't know if there is a real difference for the look and feel of it. I feel like the setting number 1, which is the length and drama, is the one that I prefer, but I can't really tell you why. It's just a little feeling I get. And I think I'm gonna just give it another little go with setting number 1 on this side. So let's go back to the whole face for the last little part of this makeup look. Here we are again in full frame. So lastly, in order to finish off my springy makeup look, I am gonna add this Color Boost lipstick from Bourjois. It's one of these chubby sticks which have a bit of a glossy finish. Like the texture of it, it feels really quite moisturizing and soft, so that's really cool. And I really like the color as well. I think it's just a very fresh and spring-like color, which is perfect right now because I am so excited for spring. You have no idea, it's just needs to come right now. I just want to have flowers and sunshine and warm temperatures. This is all I want right now. The last thing you need to get into that springy mood is the right scent, because that's really gonna transport you into the right mindset, and the only thing that's missing then is the sun and spring to come along. For me, the right scent for this season right now is actually this one right here. It is a scent from Fremont and it comes in this little package. It belongs to their Spa Fruit Corpo series and it is the Eau de Toilette with lychee and champaca. Champaca, I actually had to Google what that is, and it is a bloom which is very similar to cherry blossom, I believe, but it is like a yellow-ish type of bloom and it's very sweet smelling. So because I really love sweet smells, this is actually perfect because lychee and this champaca together just build this very like fresh and sweet smelling thing that is just perfect to get spring started. Ta-da! This is the finished makeup look! I really love this makeup look. I think it's very cute and it's perfect for this transition between kind of like wintry to spring. It's bringing in a bit of color and it just gets you a bit into this spring mood, which I really am ready to get to actually. Once again, I would like to say a big thank you to Parfumcity.Ch for sending me all those lovely things to try out. As you can see, there have been a few things from Revlon and from Fremont in this little makeup tutorial. This is because they have actually just recently added those two product ranges to their assortment. So if you're curious and you want to find out more about Parfumcity.Ch, I'll leave the link down below and I'll let you discover everything they have. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and to hit that subscribe button down below. It's just a little click. I wish you an awesome time and I hope to see you again soon. Bye! Tip number 5. Do the smell test. Now this is something that some of my friends have laughed at me before, but I assure you, you will thank me later if you do this.